Welcome everybody. Today we are looking at the Estwing 19-in-1 ratcheting screwdriver. I picked this up at Lowe's about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I think I got it for right around $11-12, which is a pretty good value. I mean, Estwing is they're typically known for their hammers. They make the generally the all steel construction hammers. Usually for Estwing, I use as my finishing hammer. I rarely use Estwing as a framing hammer because typically I'll use a hickory handle as my framing handle. Although I haven't had a lot of issues with the vibration from a steel hammer, I do know a lot of guys that say that they have indeed had issues from using the steel hammer. But if you use it as a finish hammer, you're not really putting that vibration. You're not really getting that same vibration from a finish hammer that you would be from a framing hammer. So it looks like Estwing is getting in the market of making some other hand tools, which I'm pleased with. I like Estwing as a company. They generally make everything here in the USA, which is nice, and you don't see that a lot from a lot of other companies. But I did also see they had a set of demolition screwdrivers at Lowe's as well, which I haven't got those. Like I said, this was about $12, so I picked this up. Now, this particular design has a major flaw, which I'll discuss here in just a little bit. But I do want to look at some of the features of it, which are pretty nice. I mean, it's really not that unique from any of the other designs, although I do like the fact that there's a socket. I believe this is a 1/2 inch. They have a 1/4 inch and 3/8. If you take the bits out, you could use these as a hex socket, which is pretty nice actually. And it comes with a ton of bits. If you look at the handle here, they're both, all of these bits are double-sided. There's Torx, there's Robertson, there's Phillips, flathead, hex drive, and as I said, they're all double-sided. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 2, so 16 different bits, which is nice. Plus you have the socket on the shaft here, and also on the base. Now, I've never really gotten too big into ratcheting screwdrivers, but I did want to give this one a try because I'm such a big fan of Estwing. And I'm going to kind of show you here. So the retention method that's used for this is just the ball detent. And to be quite honest with you, it doesn't stick too well. I mean, I'm barely even pulling and it's pulling out. I mean, and there's been times when I've actually been using this and I've actually pulled the shaft of the screwdriver out. But let's take a look here at the ratcheting mechanism. So that is the biggest pro, is the ratcheting mechanism of these type of screwdrivers. But what just happened just now is the Achilles heel of this design. So if you're going too fast with this particular screwdriver, what tends to happen is as you're ratcheting back, somehow this will slip and it'll go to the neutral position to where you're not ratcheting at all. And I'll try to demonstrate that again. See if it does it again. There it goes. See? And that's the major drawback of this. You know, I was really hoping that this particular screwdriver would be, you know, a good all-around screwdriver. And as I said, I'm a huge fan of Estwing, but overall, I'm pretty disappointed. I mean, there's a lot of weak points in this particular design, and the ratcheting mechanism, which is, supposed to be the key feature, is it just doesn't work very well. But I'd like to know anybody else out there that's got one of these, if you're having a similar issue with the ratcheting mechanism. Maybe it's just mine, but it's been like that pretty much since day one. But like I said, if anybody else has had any of these similar issues, even the issues with the shaft pulling out so easily, leave it down in the comments and let me know. And definitely appreciate you watching, and you all have a great rest of your day. Thanks.